Good morning guys, thanks for joining me for another What I Eat in a Day as a vegan on Slimming World. I'm currently freezing cold, which is why I've got this blanket wrapped around me. I've been working for a couple of hours and then I suddenly realised I hadn't put the heating on, well I hadn't turned it up from overnight, so yeah, that was a good move. I'm Leanne. If you haven't met me before, so thanks for coming along and taking a look at my channel, and welcome back to everyone else. I've just made myself some breakfast. It's currently 10:30. I've been working since 8 as usual. For breakfast, I've got 2 chocolate Weetabix. I've got 200 mils of unsweetened soya milk for half of one healthy extra A choice. Topped it with some banana. The 2 chocolate Weetabix are healthy extra B, and then to go with it, or afterwards, I've made a coffee, but I've made my coffee with 100 mils of Alpro dark chocolate almond milk to make a kind of mocha. It's very nice, you should try it. And that's 2.5 sins. So in total, this breakfast is just 2.5 sins. So it's just before 1 o'clock, and I kind of started my lunch break like 20 minutes ago. So I've just been preparing lunch. I'm just going to go with like a noodle salad with a dressing. I'll show you now. So first things first, I just got 2 nests of rice vermicelli and a big handful of edamame beans, and then boiled some water and just poured it over, and these have just been sat here the whole time. So hopefully the edamame are actually, yeah, they're good. Right, and then I've cut up all my salad veggies. I've got some very thinly sliced red pepper, some julienne carrot using my little julienne peeler. I love it, but you do have to finish off the stuff at the end. Some cucumber and about 4 big leaves of romaine. And then I've done some tofu. I've done half a block. And then I've made a dressing, which in total is 4 sins. And I think I probably will use the whole dressing. But if I don't, that's fine. I'll work out the sins. And my dressing is 1 teaspoon of sesame oil, 1 teaspoon of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, the juice of 1 fairly old lime, and 1 teaspoon of rice vinegar, and a clove of garlic, which was partially grated and partially chopped. I think it's good to go now. Oh yeah, that's good. Really, really tangy, sesame, garlicky. The only thing it doesn't have is any spice. I'm half debating adding in a little bit of sriracha or some chili flakes. Don't know. We'll see in a moment. Okay, here is my lunch. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty pleased with how it looks. I've managed to make it look somewhat appealing, I think. So I've used all of the dressing, which was 4 sins in total, which was 2 each for each teaspoon of oil, the 2 different kinds of oil, and then a further 1 sin for half a teaspoon each of black and white sesame seeds. Obviously filled with loads of speed with the romaine, red pepper, cucumber and carrot. You've got protein from the tofu and the edamame beans, carb from the rice noodles, and I've topped it with some spring onion and the sesame seeds, as I said. The only thing missing is coriander and mint, actually. I wouldn't have minded some mint on there, but I have neither. So I've just gone with what I had, and I don't think this has turned out too badly at all. So I'm going to go enjoy this. Hey guys, so it's currently 10 to 5, and he doubts. And I've just finished work, and I need to go get a prescription, so I'm going to drive down and get that, which may not sound like a big deal, but I have them sent to the pharmacy near my office, and also near where I usually attend Slimming World. So it's actually like a half-hour drive. So I'm going to go get that now. If you're wondering why I haven't changed to a pharmacy close to home, I'm on a county border. It's all very difficult, but besides which, I want to keep it down there because when I get back to Slimming World, as in when the groups are back and we're not doing Zoom, then I want to keep it down there because Thursdays tend to be my day where I do loads of stuff together, including Slimming World, get prescription, go to the big Tesco, etc, etc. Anywho, so I'm going to drive down there now. It's 10 to 5. our Zoom meeting is at 6:30 for Slimming World. And on that note, I should tell you that I have weighed in today, and I have lost actually, but only half a pound. So I'm pretty pleased with that, to be totally honest, because, you know, I had my little binge yesterday. I say little because it could have been a lot worse. You know, I've had like 5,000 calorie binges before. So yesterday was not, certainly not the worst I've done by long means, but it was not conducive to weight loss either. So, I'm pretty pleased with half a pound loss, because, you know, obviously one little slip or one big slip up is not going to necessarily make a gain, but I do feel like I've been having like really big portions of heavy food this week. I've not been drinking enough water, and I'm not sure if I've been eating enough speed veg basically. I know I eat a lot of veg, but I'm not sure if I've been eating enough for me. So, you know, there's loads of stuff that I can improve on. Loads of you have given some really, really fantastic suggestions in the comments as well. So thank you so much for those. I really, really love it when you guys suggest stuff, because even if it's not things that I think would work for me, there may be someone else in the comments who it absolutely would work for. So please keep sharing that. I love our community here. I cannot reiterate that enough. So yes, there have been some really nice suggestions, some of which I've thought of ways I can sort of incorporate, so that's really good. But essentially, with where we are in the year, I need to get it out of my head that I wanted my 2 stone by Christmas. Right now, I think this puts me on 1 stone, 8 pound loss. So that means 6 pounds in 2 weeks if I wanted to get my 2 stone all before Christmas. And let's be honest, it would probably just go straight back on over Christmas. So I feel like I need to put that out of my head. But it would be nice to get back to where I was. Last week I gained 3 pounds. This week I've lost half a pound. So if I can lose just 2.5 pounds between now and Christmas, then that would put me back on like an even keel, I feel. So I think, I don't know, to be honest, I just don't want to put any more weight on. That's really what I want. So yeah, I think we'll just aim to not put on any more weight. That's a pretty good aim. Yeah, it's so hard once you fall off the wagon. It really is. But in fairness, today, I haven't struggled at all. I'm on 7.5 sins so far. I didn't actually eat my advent calendar chocolate yesterday, so I've got that one today as well as today's. They're 1.5 sins each, so that's 3 sins. So once I include them, I'm on 10.5 sins for the day, which is brilliant at this time of day, because it means that I've got plenty that I can have, like whatever dinner I want, you know, within reason. Yeah, I've got enough for a little treat later as well. So I'm happy with that. The other thing I wanted to say is that I have updated some of my stuff on my channel. I've just updated the channel about description. So if you want to have a look at that, please do, and let me know if you don't think it reflects accurately what my channel shows. I think it does. It just needs updating because it was years old, you know. I've also updated my like thumbnail art, which I'm... Did you just whistle? You clever girl. I've also updated my thumbnail art. So today is the first day I'll be using my new one. And I've also updated my channel. I've also updated my channel art as well, just to kind of match in with that. Well, it's quite a drastic change actually. I'm trying to make it with a more bolder, slightly more professional look. I'm thinking myself for a minute that it looks in any way professional, but I was a bit fed up of the sort of old pastely thing. I didn't think the title stood out very well on like the thumbnails, stuff like that. So I've just tried to make it really bold and stand out and just look a little bit more just tied together really. So yeah, let me know what you think. If you hate it, if you love it, but don't be mean because I spent ages doing it and I like it. So with that, I'm going to go to the shops and stop waffling. I'll see you later. Hey guys, so right now it's 8:10 and I'm just cooking some dinner, but I just wanted to show you something I picked up in Tesco. I very nearly went mad again today, but I didn't. So I found these accidentally vegan mixed Lebkuchen. I think that's how you say it. And on the way back in the car, I ate 3 of them. But they, oh yeah, fry's done. But I've since set them up on the app, and actually they're only 2.5 cents each. So I actually think that's quite good. They're really nice. So yeah, I've just got some tea cooking, and I just couldn't think of anything that I fancied, if I'm totally honest. I couldn't be bothered to make anything. All I could think about was junk food. You know, you just want nibbly, junky food. So, right, doubts. So what I'm actually having is vegetable fingers. These. I swear these are just the same as the old Tesco ones. They've just rebranded them Plancha. Whatever. So I'm having 7. Because that's what was left in the pack. And that leaves me with 3 sins left as well, so that's quite good. And I'm having it with just some steamed cauliflower, leek and courgette, which is just cooking on the sofa. On the sofa? No, on the stovetop. So yes, I am going to have that. So it's really simple, but it kind of satisfies that kind of treaty junky thing. And here we are. So, you know, it's not exactly a picturesque dinner, and look at the state of the place. I haven't even unloaded the dishwasher today. It's just absolute carnage. It's just one of those days, guys. But yeah, this is 7 sins because it's 1 sin per one of these vegetable fingers. I love veg fingers. I always have since I was a teenager, and you know, I was vegetarian, and that was pretty much one of the only veggie things you could get. My mum used to give me these instead of sausages. Yeah, I've just got some salt and some garlic pepper on my vegetables, but you know, I love my veg. It was in one of those funny times when I'm like, oh, can't I bother to do veg? I don't need veg. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, actually, no, it'll take 2 seconds, and I love it. So why would I not? Anyway, so I'll stop whiffling. I'm gonna go sit down. I'm watching, oh, let me tell you. I'm watching a program called Unbelievable on Netflix. It's so good. It's so much better than I thought it was going to be. It's got Toni Collette, and it took me a minute to recognise her. If you guys don't know who Toni Collette is, do you remember Muriel's Wedding? My name's Mariel. It's her, but older. She was in Little Miss Sunshine as well. That's a great film if you haven't seen that. But anyway, this program Unbelievable is based on a true story, and it's how this girl who basically gets raped, no one believes her because of who she is, the kind of background that she's got, and it's the investigation all going on around it. It's just so good, and I've only got 2 episodes left, so I'm hoping I can watch them both tonight because they're about 45 minutes each, so that should take me right up to bedtime. But then I'll need to watch an episode of Below Deck to get over it. Anyway, yes, so there you go. I recommend Unbelievable. Right, I've just been clearing up the kitchen. As you can see, it is now clear. Thank God. It's been driving me potty all day. Right, instead of having my advent calendar chocolates, I had another Lebkuchen. So finishing on 24.5 today. I'm just having my cup of after dinner tea, and I'll have a cup of nighttime tea later, but that's all for me. I'm full, I'm tired. I feel wrung out today. I don't really know why, but anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks as always for watching, and thanks for all the lovely comments. Night night.